everybody. So I am here to introduce to you my daily look that I usually do pretty much every day. As you can see, I have no makeup on. I do have a few spots that are going away, so you can see what kind of coverage I like, which generally is not full coverage. But it is moderate. I like to still look like, I'm not caked on. So, anyways, I washed my face and I washed my hands. I put on some eye cream and sprayed with an all-over mist for evening out your tone and everything, and from Aveda. And then I also put on a mattifying moisturizer. You wouldn't really be able to tell right now because it's kind of warm today in the house. I'm not really sure why. But anyways, so I put that on, and that's from Neil's Yard House, I think. I'll go over my daily facial routine in another video someday. I think it's Neil's Yard. Anywho, so I put that on because it helps, because I am quite oily, and that helps to contain the shine throughout the day. So the very first thing that I put on is a base coat, and it's by Chanel. And this, I do most of the things with my hands, just because I just find it's easier. So anyways, I just put a little bit, if it wants to come out, just a little bit on my hands, rub it in, and I mostly put it over my T-zone, because I do have kind of large pores, so I just want to kind of cover them, so I just kind of rub it on. Ooh, it just started pouring. So, I'm going to put that away. Then after that, I kind of just let it dry. And afterwards, the foundation that I use is not necessarily actually a foundation. It's actually Clinique's Moisture Surge, which is a tinted moisturizer, and I use this in shade number 2. I really like this stuff because of the fact that it does have some coverage, but it also is really moisturizing so that it doesn't get all flaky and everything like that. So I've just found that this product has really worked for me. I got it as a sample and really enjoyed it, and so I think I want to try it like in a normal bottle. So anyways, I just put a little bit on my hand. It isn't like too thick, so because obviously it's got moisturizer in it as well. And this I also do with my fingers, and I just sort of pat. Oh my gosh, my dad. He's trying to clip branches outside, and every time he starts, it starts pouring. So he's done like 2 branches, and every time he's almost finished, so he just totally interrupted. Sorry guys. Anyways, so you just sort of pat before it really dries, because then it's a little bit harder to separate, or to not separate, to mix in with your face, to blend. So if I look over here, I have a mirror that's here. I don't want to look like I'm not really looking, because if I'm looking at myself in the camera, then yeah. So anyways, so I just blended it all in, and I'm so sorry if you randomly hear my dad laugh. He's watching TV out there. So the newest product that I have to my collection, because I do have dark circles under my eyes, circles and bags, I found this new stuff, obviously. It's not too new, but it's Maybelline New York Instant Age Renewal Eraser for dark spots. And I really like it because it has vitamin C and goji berry in it. It actually makes like your under eyes nice and bright. I feel like you look really awake, as well as because of the vitamin C and the goji berry. Like, I don't know, it feels like it tingles under your eyes. So anyways, you just sort of turn it and it comes out on the sponge. So I'm just gonna put some under my eyes, and I look so beautiful. And I just use my ring fingers to put it on, because these are your weakest muscled fingers that you have, and obviously your pinkies actually are a little bit more muscular than your ring fingers. So this helps to not harm the underneath of your eyes, as well as make it more evenly blending underneath your eyes, so that then, you know, yeah. So it does cover, I mean, I still have like a little bit, but that's okay, because when I'm not like looking like this at everybody, that would be a little bit awkward. So, I mean, they do cover, it does brighten underneath, and I usually do just a little bit on the tops of my eyes, because it also helps with my eyeshadow. And also, something I found, and that I mentioned in my last video, is that this stuff really works really well throughout the day. It doesn't, get stuck in your creases. It doesn't cause you to look like you have wrinkles and you're like 25 years older, which I found that I really liked. Then for my other spots, because you can see the Clinique's Moisture Surge, it doesn't quite cover up all of my spots, as you can see. So I got this new Almay clear complexion concealer, and so I've been trying it, and so far it works out pretty well. So, and I just kind of dot it on the affected areas and put some around my nose to, yeah. Okay, so now that I've done that, I just sort of tap it in. See? It doesn't cover them all the way, but that's okay. I mean, I don't want to look like I'm totally covered. So something else that I just started doing was filling in little bits of my brow. I do have really dark brows. I mean, I have really dark hair. As you can see, I kind of blend in with my background, and I look like a face that's just, I don't know, floating. Except for, the rest of me. But anyways, so I was looking for a brow palette, and I found this one, Sonia Kashuk at Target, and you can obviously see which one I use. I use this one. All the rest of them are really, really light for me. I thought it was going to be a powder, but then when I opened it, I don't know, I'm still kind of having mixed feelings about whether or not I like it. I think I do. I've only worn it, I think, like 2 or 3 times. So anyways, so I just use, I use this little, I use this little brush, and to put it on. I don't know, I think this might be actually a lip brush or an under eye brush. But it works for me for eyebrows because I don't really use lip brushes, or I don't really use eye pencil or eye brushes. So anyways, so yeah, so I just blend this into my brow. See the difference in the front anyways? See? Just to give it, define the shape a little bit more, and just kind of fill it in a little bit. Because not everybody's brows are perfect. Actually, nobody's brows are perfect because it's hair, and I mean, there's no such thing as having little hairs like literally every single nook and cranny of your skin. So, so this really just helps to fill fill in those little bits that are not there. Sorry, my hand is in front of my face. Eyebrows done. Yeah, see? I mean, I don't really put a whole ton in, but it does make a nice definition. So, now that that is finished, I like to set my foundation and everything with a little bit of powder, and the powder that I use is Almost Powder Makeup by Clinique, the #1, which is fair, because I'm fair, a little bit light, you know. So just sort of, I don't, I kind of dab because I don't want anything to move, and that works for me. So yeah. And this one, the one that they used to have a few years ago, and I really wish that Clinique would bring it back, is I think it was like a clear complexion one, and it used to help with like acne, and it helped to make your skin more matte. I don't know if that makes sense. And it helped to keep it matte longer. So, anyways, yeah, whatever. I've asked them numerous times. They don't seem to listen to me, so I don't know. If any of you have ever tried their clear complexion face powder, let me know, because, I mean, obviously if there's more people that miss it, maybe one day they might actually bring it back. So after that, after I do my powder, I do a little bit of contouring, and I have been using Mark's Bronze Pro, and it's a matte bronzer, and I really like it because it's not super dark. I didn't want to have something that was really fake looking because my skin is so fair, and I just feel like this one works the best for me. And I've been using Elf's powder brush, which is a flat top or a blunt top, however you want to call it. And I usually just do it like on the corner of it, just so I can angle it better. I really actually like these brushes. I'm in the process of figuring out which kind of brushes I want to get. So if you have a favorite, feel free to leave a comment of, you know, what products or what brushes you think are the best and why. Because that might, you know, help me to decide which brushes I want to get. I've been looking at like the Sedona Lace ones, and I can't even think of the other name one right at the moment. But anyways, I've been looking at them and I've heard a lot of really good things about them. But if you like something, or if you have a perfect brush or something that you found that you're in love with, feel free to leave a comment. I would love to hear about it, because I'm always, in the market for finding new things. I'm up to try new things. So anyways, leave comments. Let me know. So here I just kind of go right here underneath my cheek. And as you can see, it's really dark. But, see? And I just kind of go up my, up here along my hairline. And you know what's really funny? This is a total side note. I've been watching different videos on YouTube, the boyfriend blog, where the boyfriends do their girlfriend's makeup or husbands or whatever. Those make me laugh so hard because they're like, what do I do with this? Which brushes do I use? And then there are those that clearly have watched their girlfriends or wives or whatever put makeup on, and so they sort of know, but it's still, it really makes me laugh. I don't know, you guys should check those out, because there are some really, really funny ones. So anyways, I use a little bit of the bronzer, and I put it under my neck just to contour underneath my neck and sort of blend everything down. So, and I also just kind of go on my forehead and my temples to contour on my temples. So I don't really like a super dark contoured line, but it's all good. Everybody's different. So the blush that I have fallen in love with for a really long time, I don't even know if they make them anymore, but just thought I would throw it out there. It's the Tender blush from Estee Lauder and Rose Nuisance, number 214, and it's one of those ombre. I don't really want to put it too far on its side because there are a few pieces that are broken, but it's like an ombre from light to dark of a rose colored pink, and I just find that that works the best on my skin. I love pink, so you can never go wrong. And with the mixture of the ombre, it doesn't, it's got a lot of pigment in it, and so, I mean, you just kind of, it's good, because if you had all of the dark pink, yeah. So anyways, I just put it on my cheekbones and sort of blend it in with the contouredness of my here, and just sort of blend it up. And I don't want to go too far down, but anyways, here's the other side. It's kind of hard to see on here, but whatever. So, and then for the highlighting bit, I've been using Benefit's Throb Super Duper Light, and it does have a tiny bit of shimmer, but I really like it because it's really, really light. And I also use the same, I use the same brush for all three of those products. So, and I just do this one just right up here. So it kind of just sort of blends down. Makes me happy. I like it. So, yeah. Cheeks are finito. So now I move on to my eyeshadow. Now, I'm not so far up in the times where I have the Naked palette, but I found a palette that I really, really like, and it was on clearance at Target, and I'm a really neutral eyeshadow kind of wearer. I really love browns and creams and golds and, oh yeah. So I found this Revlon Customize. You can't really read it anymore because I've been using it for the past couple of months. And so this is the palette, and it has 5 different shades. And one of the things I thought is really, really cool for people who have a tendency to not really know how to do their eyes very well. This one actually on the back, it gives a little diagram of all of the different shadows that are on there, and then it tells you where to put them on your eyes, so then you can get a fun smoky-eyed look. If you want it to be a little more natural, you can take some of them out, which I thought was pretty cool. So anyways, my favorite colors on here, let me get my eyeshadow brush. I use the Lancome brush number 11 eyeshadow brush. If I put it in front of my face, you can actually see it. So anyways, my favorite colors to use on this is this lighter brown, or lighter, it's like more of a gold, I don't really know, but it's a lighter brown shade, and I put that one all over my lid. I do this one up to highlight underneath my brow, and then I do this one in the crease to kind of give it, whoa, I think I'm just going to take this out. I'm wearing like these really like cream colored pants, and I was so afraid that that brush was going to land on my pants and then make a huge mess. So anyways, here's my brush, and sort of tap, and then I just sort of press the color onto my eyes so that I can get as much of the pigment on my eyes as I can. So pat, 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 pat. And just do the other side. And depending on my mood, it just depends on how much or how dark I put, how much I put or whatever. But anyways, so that's that color. I really, really like this color. It's just, I mean, a lot of people say that, you know, browns, you should wear like greens with your eyes. My color eyes are blue, but depending on what I wear, the color can change. So if I want to wear something, I mean, yeah, it might look like I have more green today in my eyes. I don't really know. Hazel, green, I don't know. Anyways, so then I'm going to use the other side of the brush and with the highlighter, and just kind of put that underneath my brow. See? And it's just, it's really, really, really light. I don't know, I just really like it. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it. Some people don't really like shimmer. I like shimmer. Shimmer is great. So, it's your eyes. Your eyes should sparkle. Everything else should stay matte. That's just my opinion. Unless you're going out. And I do like a little bit of sparkly gold, so I will put like, you know, my bronzer will be sparkly or something. But anyways, so just putting the highlighter on that side. And then actually with the side, I use the darker color, this one right here. And I just put that right in my crease. And I just kind of make a line because I'm going to blend. And I kind of like bring it up towards the corner, so it kind of gives the illusion that I'm making an eyeliner, but I'm not. You'll see in a second what I like to do for top eyeliner. And some of you might laugh, some of you might think it's an actual good idea. It just depends on who you are. I frankly sometimes stink at making, you know, eyeliner on the top. I really have to have a really good liner, either a really good pencil, because pencils are really hard to work with unless that's what you've worked with a lot. I prefer using a liquid liner. That's just me. I know a lot of people on here really like liquid liners. They find them to be the easiest, and I kind of do too. Anyways, so you just blend this into both sides. So, I mean, you still have a little bit of definition, but it's blended. So it gives, it just, I don't know, I just really like it. So, and then after I do all of that, I just take my powder, put it underneath my eyes, just to make sure that there's nothing there. And then, because it's during the day, I don't usually use a black liner for my waterline. I've been finding that if I use a brown, it looks a little bit softer and not so harsh, like, oh, I'm going out, let's go, woohoo! So, I have been using Rimmel's Soft Kohl Kajal Eye Pencil in number 11, which is sable brown. Oops, wrong side. And yes, I know, I need to sharpen it, but I can't find where my pencil sharpener is for my eyeliners. It still works. It doesn't rip up my eye. So anyways, so I just go like this, and I can get both the top and the bottom waterlines. And I don't know if I look totally crazy doing that, but I saw it on a video and I thought it was really inventive and really cool. So, you know, you can find a lot of really interesting things on YouTube. Just gonna throw that out there. So, anyways, just to do the other side, and you do like the, you just do the top and the bottom. That keeps on getting stuck in my lashes. Anyways, so one of my last things that I do, and I totally forgot my lipstick, is I got this sample of Clinique's High Impact Mascara. I don't think you can actually see it. Clinique's, yeah. Anyways, this is the number 1, which is black. So, I was telling you that I don't like putting on eyeliner. And this is almost like a gel liner, and I literally will go like this and kind of touch the top of my lid right by my lashes. And I really like this mascara because it goes on really well. Usually I like Lash Blast Fusion, like that whole line of those, but I ran out, and so I had a sample of this, and I really like this one because, yeah, but sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes when you get samples and then you get the real thing, the brushes are different, and I don't appreciate that very much. I'm like, why can't you just keep them the same? So, anyways, so I just tap, and I like to do a couple of coats of mascara because, frankly, I love mascara. Mascara is great. If there was one thing that I would just wear on a daily basis, would probably be mascara and blush. Those would be them. Mascara and blush. And maybe a lipstick. Anyways, so my second coat. And I know a lot of you like to wear false lashes. Nothing against false lashes, but that is one of my things that I'm really bad about putting on. And I don't know, I can't seem to get myself to wear them. I feel like I've got like things on my face that are unnatural. So anyways, and then at the end, just to, you know, keep on point with what I'm actually doing and not talking about false lashes, I just like to sort of pat down just to make sure that I'm all good. Sorry, I had to go run and get my lipsticks. Or lipstick, sorry, I only wear one. So my favorite lipstick that I have been wearing for literally months is MAC's Cream Cup, and oh my gosh, my favorite color. It's a pink nude, and I have had such a hard time finding a nude for me, because everything is really nude. I've heard some really good suggestions from different YouTube videos that I've found, so I may slowly start to get them. I kind of love, like, my two favorite lipsticks right now, totally opposite, is Dior's Addict lipstick. Does it even have a name? Dior Kiss? I don't know, maybe that's the name? I don't know. But it's number 578. Love this color. It's not really that bright, I promise. Here, I'll do a little swatch, just in case for those of you who don't know what it looks like. It's got amazing pigment, and I love the bottle. Just gonna say. This is the color. I really, really like it. I don't know if any of you have ever seen the Cream Cup, but it's this one, and I know it really does look really pink, but on my skin it looks more of a nude pink, so. So, this is my finished daytime look. If you have any questions, comments, any suggestions about anything, like I said, about brushes or lipsticks or eyeshadows, feel free to leave a comment. Make sure to like this video down there, just to show the love and everything. And I hope that everybody is having an amazing 4th of July. So have fun, be safe, watch lots of fireworks, have lots of watermelon, have fun with your family, whatever you're doing, and have a really great day. Bye!